Hello everyone and welcome back to another Almost Pro Gaming product showcase. Today we have an army tray from hammerheadgames.net. Like I said, it's just an army tray, and if you guys don't know what that's used for, this is used for carrying your army when you're at a tournament. Because with a lot of tournaments implementing chess clocks and with rounds only being 2.5 hours long, you don't want to be putting all your stuff away into the little foam pieces inside of your normal case, because that can take a long time to pull everything back out of your case. So it's much easier to bring a tray with you and just put your whole army on the tray when walking from table to table. It's also got a very big walls along the side so stuff can't fall out. There's also another part to it, but I didn't install it in mine because my army's pretty big and also because I didn't really need this. But as you can see, there's a couple of holes right here because you can put another board right here, and those holes are supposed to be on that side. I messed these up and put them on the wrong side, but I didn't want that thing in the middle anyways. But yeah, you can put another board right here, so that way you can leave your dice and your measuring tape and your cards and whatever else you have. You can put it right in this little section right here, while the rest of your army goes right there. Thing is though, is my army's pretty big and it pretty much takes up this whole thing. Ta-da! With the power of editing. It is all now inside the box. So as you can see, this is my 2,000 point Dark Eldar / Eldari list. And I've got a little bit of extra space. If you really wanted, like if you had a super horde army, you could probably still fit this. It's just you'd have to like bunch your guys up and you wouldn't have all this free space in between everything. But overall, it's still pretty good. It's pretty sturdy. It's going to hold all your stuff in between table to table. It also comes apart fairly easily. So that way you can put it inside your backpack, put it inside your bag, whatever, and you don't have to actually bring it like this, like the shape of a box. You can bring it as a couple of flat boards, which is much easier to transport. But overall, I love this thing. I'm going to bring it to every tournament that I have, because I noticed when I was playing at the last tournament that it was really hard taking stuff out of my box. Like, I'll show you what my normal case is real quick. So for those of you that don't know, this is my normal case that I carry stuff in. It's a Games Workshop box, and it has a Khorne symbol on it, because my very first army, for those of you who don't know, was Khorne Daemonkin, which is an army that got deleted out of the game for 8th edition. So, yeah, anyways, this is what I normally carry my stuff in. So let's open it. And if you see a bunch of cat hair, don't mind it. I have 3 very long-haired cats, and it's impossible to de-cat hair everything. But yeah, so you would have your guys inside these things and stuff, and sometimes, especially when you're trying to set up on a table and everything, it's kind of hard to, like, well, not hard, but it's inconvenient to have to pull all these guys out of this. Sometimes they get stuck, especially when you're trying to move fast because of chess clocks or time constraints. They'll get stuck. And yeah, so that's why I don't like I like using this to bring them to the event, but when I'm at the event, I would much prefer to use that because it's so much easier to just grab your guys and move them. There's nothing holding them stuck. It's easy to transport. You could leave this in the car if you really wanted to. And yeah, so overall, I think this tray is amazing. I would recommend it to anyone. If you're looking for it and you would like to get it, you can do it at hammerheadgames.net. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you in the next video. Happy wargaming.